Welcome back, guys. Today's workout of the day is as follows. I want you to start off with a 400-meter run or row, mixing some dynamic mobility. Don't worry if you haven't got the space because you're stuck in an apartment or you're stuck inside, then on the spot jogging, mixing your dynamic mobility that way. Then we're going to move on to 3 mobility drills. The first thing I want us to work on today is the bootstrap, where I'm going to put the fingertips underneath the toes, pull down against the toes upright in the chest. Okay, then I'm going to stick the butt up in the air, trying to stretch out those hamstrings. Okay, there's going to be 10 of those guys. Alright, second thing I want to do, we did it, it's a staple mobility drill for us today, guys. We're going to be doing the perfect stretch. So drop into a lunge, we're going to get that elbow down on the inside, and we're going to rotate out, big thoracic stretch, and then we're going to switch. We're going to do the same drill on the other side. And again, we're going to do that for 10 repetitions. The third drill, we're going to do Cossack squats. So that's going to be a nice wide stance. Okay, I'm going to take my time here. I'm going to ease across onto one side. Try and balance on the heel, look, as you can see, toe pointed up to the sky. And this foot over here, this sucker over here is nice and flat. Then I'm going to come across the other side, and I'm going to do the same stretch on the other side. Now, if you struggle with the balance, put your hands on the floor and just assist yourself left to right. Okay. Then the last thing we're going to do before we move on to the warm-up is some ankle mobility. Here we're going to go for just circumduction, so rolling the tip toes, drawing around the toes inside and out, and then some plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and you can do this against a wall or a superstructure as well. About 15 seconds on each ankle, guys. Then we're going to move on to some narrow stance squat. So normally we squat feet shoulder width apart. I just want you to bring those feet in a little bit narrower, and we're going to push the bum down and the knees are going to come forward. Look, so I'm almost achieving a pistol squat now. Now this isn't easy, guys, and if you struggle with the narrow squat, then just revert back to a normal air squat and we'll work on developing that as a skill. The next thing we're going to look at after the narrow squat is going to be reverse lunge. This is going to be 5 on one side and it's going to be 5 on the other. So chest up, feet shoulder width apart. Whoa. Sorry about that, my wife nearly knocked the camera over. Feet shoulder width apart, chest up, shoulders back, left foot's going to go back, tiptoe, knee for 5 reps. Then I'm going to shift over to the other leg, again, tiptoe, knee. So that's going to be 5 narrow squat, 5 lunges left, 5 lunges right, and then the next thing we're going to do, guys, is with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, kettlebell swings. So hips back, squeeze the glutes, extending the hips, bringing the weight up to the shoulder. That's going to be for 15 reps. Finally, 2, we're going to go with the goblet squat. So grab the kettlebell that you've just been swinging. We're going to sit down into a squat and just hang out here for 30 seconds. Okay, if it's too much, then just reduce that time. Once we're done with that, shake out the legs, repeat a second time. Okay, that is our warm-up complete. We're then going to start preparing for the pistols. Now, last week I went through a couple of variations. We did band assisted pistol, we did bench assisted pistol, we did pirouettes. So based on your success last week, let's follow on from that. What I'm going to do now is I'm also going to show you how to include a weight to your pistols to make it a little bit more challenging. Now this could be a dumbbell, could be a kettlebell, could be a plate. It's entirely up to you. It could be a household object, okay? But just to make these pistols a little bit harder, we're going to add some weight. So here is a quick demo of where we're at with the pistols. So this is basically the base of where I want everyone to start. Okay, building confidence, building strength in that leg. Okay, so for this one I like to dress the feet back close to the bench or elevated platform. I'm going to keep the chest up. I'm going to take the balance onto one leg, and then I'm going to bend that knee and focus on getting the butt down, stand up, and then drive off the leg. You can see I keep this one off the ground to work on building the strength on the opposite side. Okay, so I'm going to mix that up and try and develop the strength, the confidence in both sides. Once we move on to the sets, it's going to be 3 sets of 5, 5 left leg, 5 right leg. And then when you move on to the sets with the weight, it's going to be the same drill, only, like I said, working your pistol with a weight either here or pressed against the chest. It's entirely up to you. The aim really is to achieve the pistol. Whoop, never finish on a bad demo. Achieve the pistol. Whilst making it a little bit more challenging with the weight. So that is our pistols, guys. So I'll just give you a quick demonstration now of using a band to assist with the pistol as well. So what I've done now is I've just tied this band against the door handle. It could be a towel, or you could actually hold the handle for support also. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some support from this band and then just work on the pistol, bringing the leg out, holding the band for support, and then getting back into the standing position using a band. Okay, so that is basically the band assisted pistol. Next up, guys, we have the workout of the day conditioning. This is going to be 6 rounds for time workout, and we're going to have 15 power cleans. We're going to have 12 dips, whether that's ring dip, bullhorn dip, bar dip, chair dip, whatever you can dip off, ledge dip, any sort of tricep extension. Even if you've got dumbbells and you want to do some sort of tricep extension, that's fine. But it's basically going to be 15 power cleans, it's going to be 12 dips, and it's going to be 9 alternating pistols. 4 time for 6 rounds. The power clean. The power clean, guys, is going to start from the mid shin. Look for the horizon, get that hamstring nice and tight, back nice and straight. From there, I'm going to bring the bar up to the shoulder. I'm going to work on 15 reps. Okay. Once I'm done with 15 reps, then I'm going to move over onto the dips. For today's dips, I'm going to be using this stool here. I'm just going to bring the butt away from the bench. Elbows are just sitting behind the butt. I'm going to push the elbows back, bringing the bum down as far as I can, squeezing the triceps at the top. Okay. Once I've worked through 12 repetitions, then going to move on to the third component of the workout, which is going to be the alternating pistols. Again, use the scaled version that you used during the gymnastics work in the workout. So we're here, going to work on alternating the pistols now. So one leg and then switch to the other side. The aim here is to not break the set. And as we work through these types of workouts, it's going to help build your condition with the pistols and allow for that, especially working with the resistance when you get to that level. So that's today's workout of the day, guys. 6 rounds, 15 power cleans, 12 dips, and 9 alternating pistols. Enjoy.